video off, mute your phones. We want a clean recording of this eighth night of the 7th day Blitz. I'm so excited. I'm so glad everybody was able to get on tonight. Whether it's few or plenty, I'm happy that whoever is here is here. So without further ado, we're going to get our awesome leader, mother of 5, right? Okay, grandmother of 7.
You got it.
All right. She's an entrepreneur. She's a mentor to most of us on this call. She's a leader in this industry here. None other than Bunmi Moore. Take it over.
Thank you so much, Erica from Houston, for getting us started tonight. And Cass, I've made you co-host so you can let people in. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good evening to everyone, Brian Bailey. I see you there. Hello. Welcome to all of our guests. KT, I saw you come in the room. Thank you for being here tonight. If you are a guest here tonight, I promise you, you're going to be thanking the person who invited you. I'm like trying to contain all my enthusiasm. We are so excited about what you are going to see. This is not hype. It is genuine substance that really has us on cloud 10, not 9, cloud 10, because it is the solution to so much of what we've been wanting. For many of us on the line here tonight, it was literally an answer for prayer. I'm going to show you how it was my answer to prayer. So if you are a guest, we need you for about the next 40 minutes or so to hear some information that has the potential to truly change your life if you let it. Tonight, we're talking about fun. We're talking about family. We're talking about freedom. We're talking about finances, all those F words, but those are good F words. So let me share my screen and we will go ahead and get this party started. I'm going to click on share. All right. So the person who invited you here tonight may have mentioned the name of Trevorium. Think travel, think emporium, put it together, and you have Trevorium. Well, what is Trevorium? Trevorium is a 13-year-old opportunity, y'all, that is solid, that is debt-free, and people all over the world are looking at this opportunity and they are saying yes. One of the reasons is because Trevorium is helping people to truly like start dreaming again. It's helping people to travel more, travel better, travel for less, but also save money on all the ways that they do life. So how are you lifing? However you're lifing, we're going to help you to save money doing the things that you enjoy. So we call this the Better Life Company. As good as your life may be, guess what? It can always get better. And so that's why we are here tonight. So all of us have a story of how we were introduced to Trevorium. You have one. Maybe someone texted you. Maybe you saw something on Facebook. My story is I was in Dubai at the end of October. And I was there for a blockchain conference. I was in the crypto world, still am, selling something called nodes, making good money. But y'all, it was starting to feel like a job. It was sales. And every month you had to sell, sell, sell. And that was starting to feel like a job. And I always say, I haven't worked a job since 2004 when I was a Baltimore City school teacher. I am psychologically unemployable. So I stood in my hotel room. I remember where I was standing and I prayed a prayer. I said, Lord God, I need residual income. That kind of money where I'm making 20, 25,000 a month, whether I get out of bed or not. And then I said, and God, you know where everything is. It does not have to take long for it to get to me. Y'all, I wanted this opportunity to come fast. So literally within 48 hours, I was sitting in my hotel lobby. God answers prayers, y'all. And the young lady was sharing how she had come to Dubai because she lived there then, but she had come to Dubai before she had moved there and stayed at a 5-star place for $1. She told me how she had stayed in a 5-star place in Cabo, Mexico for $9, not per night, but for the whole entire stay. And so she was telling me about all this money that she was saving on all the ways that she does life. And she asked me to watch the video on my way back home on the plane. So I said, of course. I watched the video. I was really intrigued. I got home and I said, I got to see how this compensation works. Dropped my bags, ran upstairs, went to YouTube, put it into the YouTube search, compensation came up. And what I saw sealed the deal for me. Those of you who know me know that I am an entrepreneur. I am money motivated. I love the concept of multiple streams of income, and I love residual income. So I looked at the chart, and what I saw was basically this: a lot of money for a small team. In the past, I had built teams of thousands of people, but here, with a small team of just a few hundred, you could be at a six-figure income. So that really excited me. But then I said, well, what about the little guy? What about the person who's not trying to do, make six figures? They just want an extra like $1,000, $2,000 a month. So I looked up the chart. I'm going to show you the chart in about 15 minutes or so. You'll see that. I looked up the chart and I saw, with a small team of just 25 in one leg and 25 in the other, just 50 people, and I could be putting some of those people under that person, that they could be at over $1,000 a month in residual income. I couldn't believe it. I said, you know what? I looked at my partner, Daryl. I said, Daryl, is there any reason we should not do this? He said, none at all. And folks, the rest is history. That was about 6 months ago. And so our team just started spreading. We're booming. We are hitting ranks. And what I wanted to do in February was this: anytime that I'm going to put my heart and soul into something and start sharing, I want to see, well, who is at the head of this? Who is driving this train? So in February, there was a leadership conference in Orlando. I said, I cannot miss this. I want to see who the CEO is. I want to feel him. I want to hear him. And so I went there and I got to meet David and Adela Hart. Well, another box check. So David Hart used to be in the field like us. He used to be a distributor in network marketing, became a seven-figure earner, very successful, $1 million earner. But these companies were kind of like just doing things to fail the field. He was like, I can do it better. So 13 years ago, he started this company. And so he truly leads with his heart. So 13 years later, having weathered COVID, still standing, strong, debt-free, having been through recessions, still a strong company with momentum, people all over the world joining. This is a global opportunity. So you get to make money from over 60 countries around the world. Our home offices are in 3 different continents. So this company is doing exploits. And so I want you to hear what Warren Buffett had to say. He said, if you don't find a way to make money while you are asleep, you will work until you what? You will work until you die. Ouch. I don't know about you all, but I do not like the sound of that. And you should not like it either. But isn't that what most people do? So many people, they work from 18 to grave. Guys, there is a better way. You don't have to do that. We have found this better way, and it is through Trevorium. So in this multi-trillion dollar travel industry, it's not shrinking at all. It is expanding. In the next 9 years, this is going to be an over $15 trillion industry. And anytime we're analyzing and looking at an opportunity, we want it to be one that is expanding. And what I love is that this is the business of dreams. In fact, I want to talk to you for a moment, especially to our guests. When we're younger, we have these dreams of, oh, I want to be a doctor, lawyer, astronaut. Oh, I want to be a millionaire. Oh, I just want to be able to, travel the world at any time. So we have these dreams, and then life starts lifing, and things don't happen always when we want them to. So we kind of like stuff our dreams down, put them on the shelf, and just say, oh, maybe next lifetime, right? Well, guys, I'm here tonight because I want you to start dreaming again. We have so many people in this company, like Alex from Burundi, who was in a refugee camp before he came here, came to Iowa, still didn't have much, just $700 to his name and a pregnant wife. But 6 months ago, he heard about this opportunity at church, no less. And he said, this seems like a better way, better than what I've been doing. He got started, and now 6.5 months later, ladies and gentlemen, he's making over $20,000 a month. Why not you, and why not now? When I went to Orlando, I met people making 500,000, 300,000, 100,000, and then $1,000 a month, and they were happy because that was their goal. So whether you want to make $1,000 a month or $1,000 a day, if that is your goal, then you are reaching your dream. And the business is fun, y'all. We are having fun. Remember, I said it's about family and fun and memories and freedom. So traveling more, traveling better, traveling for less, creating these memories with your family, it is priceless. And so I want you to do me a favor. I'm going to ask you all to play team with me here and use the chat tonight. You know, back in the day when we were meeting in hotels, we could do the call and response thing, and you would feel the energy of the people in the room. But I need to feel your energy through the chat. So everybody type into the chat tonight the word lifestyle. I'm going to wait because I'm going to see who's typing it in, who's following instructions. Do me a favor. I need y'all to light up the chat with the word lifestyle, because I want you to understand this is not just travel. Travel is a part of lifestyle. It's a sexy part of doing life better, but this is so much more than travel. If you're a foodie and you want to save on dining, we got you. If you love golfing and you want to save on green fees, we've got you. If you love your pets and you want to save on cat litter, literally, we've got you. Dining, shopping, entertainment. If you love sports, we can save you on NBA tickets and NFL tickets. If you love your car, you can save on oil changes and tires. Yes, every way that you do life, this membership is going to help you to save. All right, Nora says lifestyle. I see Daytria. I see you, Keisha, Anna, Terrell, Merle. All right, y'all are great students. So with Trevorium, one of the things I heard Tia say to me when she was sharing this when we were sitting in the hotel lobby in Dubai is 5-star places for 2-star prices. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that sounded real good to me, because I like opulence and luxury, and I want to stay in 5 stars. But if I don't have to pay the 5-star money, I love it even better. Then she started talking about, yeah, girl, we get below travel agent rates a lot of times. Another bucket list check mark. I'm like, wow, I like the sound of that. I love cruises. Anybody here love cruising besides me? Y'all, I love a phenomenal cruise. The last one I went on was to Alaska. It was wonderful. And so definitely want to go again. We're going to help you to save money on cruises. So rental cars and parks and tours, activities, even like comedy shows, entertainment. There was someone sharing how she saved on Diana Ross tickets and another lady Beyonce tickets. So any way you do life, this membership is going to save you. So that's why we don't like to say travel membership. Our team says lifestyle membership. Do you know there are people who don't even want to travel? Very few, but there are some, but they still get this membership because it saves them money. And a penny saved is a penny earned. And so with this lifestyle membership, every single month, you are going to get 270 travel points. How many did I say? Put it in the chat, 270. I want you to put 270 in the chat because it's very important that you remember this number, because these travel points help you to buy down your travel to pennies on the dollar. 2 of the ways that you are going to be able to travel, and that's the world tours and the getaways. We're going to talk about those in a few moments, but literally this membership, I mean, you'll be able to take a bucket list, beautiful vacation once every 6 months. So that's like what, twice a year. And then you can do the hotel thing in between. Guys, we're talking about upgrading your life. Booking also, when you do those in-betweens and you want to stay at hotels at travel, below travel agent rates. But the thing I love is that all of this can be monetized. You know, speaking of memberships, we live in a membership society. Now, I want you to understand what's going on. Like, you may have a Costco membership, a BJ's wholesale Club membership, Sam's Club membership. You may have an Amazon Prime membership or Netflix, right? Subscription. That's like a membership. And so with memberships today, it is one price that you pay, but that price gives you a ton of value. So the whole key to memberships is one small price, but your savings is more than what you were paying. Same thing here, except in most of those memberships, you can't make money. Here, there is an opportunity attached so that 24/7 from anywhere around the world within 64 countries, you can be making residual income. And I love the fact that you don't have to leave your job. I went to Oxon Hill, Maryland about 3 weeks ago and met a gentleman who just reached the position here in Trevorium of ambassador. He still works his job, but his Trevorium business pays him over $100,000 a year. Now, how would you like that story? $100,000 a year in extra income. I'm telling you, folks, this is a game changer. So let's go over the 5 different travel portals. So let's look at the travel site. You'll have a travel site old, it'll say in your back office, and a travel site new, and Plum Benefits. These are 3 different platforms where you can kind of compare different rates, but all of them are going to be great rates most of the time, much better than Expedia, Booking.com, and Orbitz, those third-party retail sites. So let's look at some comparisons. So we have Expedia here. People are paying this rate all day long. 9 nights in Monte Carlo, Miami Beach, top of the line hotel. Their price for 9 nights, $4,400. Your Trevorium rate, same hotel, same time, $2,300, y'all. Is that good or is that great? That's saving you what? Over $2,000. But let's go to someplace that everybody's heard of, Las Vegas. You know, we love the lights and we love the shows and we love the bling bling of the money dropping, whether you gamble or not. One night at Harrah's Hotel and Casino, $293. But wait, let's look at your Trevorium rate in your back office, just $15.46. Now, which one would you rather have? Of course, the Trevorium rate. One more example, the Fairmont Grand Del Mar in beautiful San Diego. This is a top of the line property. So 6 nights, it's $5,000 if you book with Expedia, but the same property, same date, same room and amenities, just $1,900. So that would be the travel site. If you're looking for hotels, we suggest you do what we call let the deals come to you. You put in the city where you want to stay, and it's going to search according to where you can get the best rates. And so they allow the deals to come to you, and then you get to choose from there. But now let's talk about applying these travel points that you typed about in the chat. First, let's talk about getaways. Now, we all stay at hotels sometimes, but if we really want to go away, especially taking the family, don't you want to just spread out? You want a condo, a 1, 2, or 3 bedroom, like full, all the amenities, full kitchen, so you don't have to eat out every night, go to the store, buy your groceries, have the full refrigerator. That's what we're talking about here with the getaways. So more than 2,000 resorts, over 300,000 weeks available. This is where you are going to start applying your travel points that you build up every single month. So let's do some getaway examples. In your back office, it will say Dreamcation, putting together your dreams and your vacations. We have a Dreamcation platform. So my friend Mia, who's on here tonight, she loves Spain. So let's go to the Canary Islands for a week in a studio apartment there on the property. $8.99 is the retail price. Not bad for a whole week. But the Trevorium rate after you apply your points, look at that, just $7. What about Cabo San Lucas, Mexico? 1 week in a 1-bedroom suite, $1,200 rate. You'd pay it all day long. Trevorium, just $149. And you know, we got to take the kids and the grandkids to Orlando, right? They got to go see Mickey. Don't put them in a hotel room and everybody's all crowded up in there. Spread out. Get a 2-bedroom suite. Enjoy yourself. $1,100 you would pay. That's not bad for 2-bedroom. But here with Trevorium, y'all, we're helping you to do life better. Just $142. That's it. Taking as many people as you want. So you're going to love the getaways. But my favorite way to travel, my favorite platform, it would be the world tours. Because I like people like to do stuff for me. I like to not have to figure stuff out. I just want to go in my back office under Dreamcation again, look at the various months and just see, okay, where do I want to go on a curated trip? Meaning the dates are planned, the location, and I don't have to search for it. It's already done. All I got to do is book my plane ticket and get there and experience these phenomenal, phenomenal vacations. What about Venice, Italy? 5 days, breakfast included, glass factory tour included, retail $1,100, but apply your travel points, now just $249. Now we all got to go to Dubai, guys. I just love Dubai. I've been there twice. It's just like an opulence and a richness to it. You deserve that experience, but just don't go to one of the like really, really hot months, right? I think I went in May and it was real good. So get yourself to Dubai, 5-star hotel for 6 days, breakfast included. This is not your Hampton Inn type of small little breakfast. This is an amazing spread that will wow you. Retail rate $1,600, not bad, but Trevorium $379. Now, you know what I really love, guys? I love all-inclusive resorts because that's like, I don't have to worry about food, all the food I want to eat, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all the drinks if you drink. 5-star resort for 5 days in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Just $579. So do you see why I said it will be, you'll be like, what? Are you serious? Yes, we are serious. And we have people who are going to share with you the rates they got on some of the world tours that they're about to go on. But guess what, guys? Wait, there's still more. Because what I didn't tell you is the rates that you see here are for 2 people. And now I know you're being like, what? Wait a minute, say that again. So now you can take you and your husband to Venice, Italy for $249. You can take you and your partner to Dubai for $379. You can take you and your daughter to Montego Bay, Jamaica for just $579. So on every single world tour, it is for 2 people. And if you wanted to add a third, you could for just a small, small price. So whether it is going out of the country, whether it is the Maldives, whether it's Bali, whether it is Qatar, or maybe you want to stay close to home and do Las Vegas, do New York, do Chicago, do South Carolina, Hilton Head, or maybe you want to go to Hawaii. Look at the rates that you see here. This is why we're saying nobody does travel like Trevorium does travel. And I got to give this disclaimer. This has nothing to do with you being a travel agent. No way, no how. Not this platform. If I had to book travel for someone, I would not be doing this. This is us having our own lifestyle membership that entitles us to all of these benefits. So I'm telling you, you're going to absolutely love it just like I do. And so I know you're asking, okay, Bunmi, how much does all of this cost? I thought you never asked. Let me tell you. And it is for a steal of a deal. 2 months, guys, 2 months before I heard about this, I was in Williamsburg taking a timeshare tour. Promised myself I would not buy. 8 hours later, $17,000 commitment. I'm kind of embarrassed to even say that, but I committed to that $17,000. So that was what? That was in September or August. In October, I heard about this. Do you see when I heard about $350, just $350 for no contract, no blackout dates, no maintenance fees, no ahas and I gotchas? I was like, oh my gosh, like sign me up. Who wouldn't do this? So let me go over the 3 memberships. There's really only one that everybody on our team chooses, but I got to, for compliance reasons, go over them all. So there is the silver, one time $69, $52 a month, no travel points. The only thing you get is access to like the hotels, which is the travel site. Nobody chooses silver. So let's go to titanium. So this is the middle membership, one time $149. You get 150 travel points a month. So you're doing a little something. It's just $75 a month, but you don't get all the savings that you should get. Platinum is the way to go. Type in the chat. Let me see. Type in the chat, platinum. I need you guests I need to make sure that you're understanding what I'm talking about here. So I need you all to participate. Type in platinum, because platinum is the membership where you are going to get the most savings, the most discounts, and earn the most money. 100% of the people on our team are platinum. Al's a platinum, Nora's a platinum, Will's a platinum, Cass is a platinum. Everybody's is a platinum. So I see you guys in the chat. Awesome. I see you, May. May is a platinum. Platinum is only a one-time $269. Now, for platinum, you're going to get the biggest amount of discounts. You're going to get those 270 travel points every month. So they compound. They're going to keep adding up. And the more travel points you have, the deeper the discounts when you buy down your getaways and your world tours. Now, the cost of the platinum monthly, and there is no contract, is just $135 for the platinum membership. $135. But guess what? We show people how they never, ever, ever, ever have to have that to come off of their credit card. I'm going to show you that in a moment. Now, you hear me talking about 350. Where's the 350 coming from? Well, if you're like me and you say, well, I don't just want the membership, I want the income opportunity too. I believe in MSI, multiple streams of income. Then to this platinum, you're going to add the $79. You'll see that on the screen that's coming up. $79.95 for the cost of the business. And that's where we get the 350. But if you just want to be a customer, you don't want to refer people so that yours can be quote unquote free, then you just pay $269 in your $135 a month. So I use the word free. It's not really free, but it can go away, meaning it doesn't have to come off of your credit card. That $135, many of Trevorium's members is being paid from their commissions. How? All they had to do is refer 3 people at the same membership level. So 3 to profitability. That's all it takes. Now, folks, there are 8 billion people in the world. Do you think out of 8 billion, you can find 3 with our help by putting them on these Zooms, by having them to take a look at the recording, by having someone like me to go to work for you to answer people's questions, check your head up and down like this? Yes, we can help you to find 3 people, but you're not going to want to stop at 3 because you're going to love this so much. You'll feel like we almost have like a obligation and responsibility to share this with people. And especially in times like this, an economy like this, where people are worried about their job and they're worried about their bank account, and they're worried about, it's like Chicken Little, the sky is falling. People are so fearful. We're bringing hope and opportunity to people in these uncertain times. And so with silver, titanium, and platinum, again, you're going to refer 3 people to the platinum membership. And when you do that, let me tell you what happens. I'm going to show you all the money now. When you do that, you're going to get $4.45 every day, which is enough to take care of that $135. So because you said, yes, I'll pay that $79 annually to become a partner. What is that going to give you? You're going to get your website, so people can look at your website. It has a great 2-minute video on there. It explains all about how we help people travel. You have your back office with all your savings platforms. Remember, it's not just travel, shopping, dining, entertainment, just any way you do life, you have a savings portal for that. all your training. We've got a Trevorium University to make sure we want you to get the result that you signed up for, whether it's $500 a month or $500,000. We got this amazing Trevorium University to help you and support you. So it's a turnkey business. And guys, the tax advantages, don't sleep that, because just by having a home-based business with an intent to make a profit, you will save about $2,000 to $10,000 a year on taxes, meaning that's money that would have gone to Uncle Sam, but because now you have an unbelievable amount of write-offs, you're writing off all your vacations because you've got a lifestyle business. You're writing off every time you go to an amusement park, concert, comedy show. It's all a write-off now because it's your lifestyle and you have a lifestyle business, right? So many different tax advantages. That just means more money in your household. So we're going to help you to refer 3. Now you're getting that daily pay, $4.45. That covers that $135. So that's a great way for you not to have to pay it off of your credit card. But it doesn't stop there. Let me show you how it gets real fun. So we have people like Dawn. She's getting daily pay. But Dawn says, well, wait a minute. I don't want to stop and just get my membership paid for. I want to get into profit. So now the people that Dawn referred, as well as Dawn, they're going to continue to share this amazing savings lifestyle with other people. So once Dawn has 8 platinum memberships on her left, 8 platinum memberships on her right, a small team of just 16 guys. Now that's $10 every single day, 7 days a week, plus the opportunity to have some bonuses there. So we're at about between $500 and $700 a month as a 1-star director. Now, let me ask you this. $500 may not be setting the world on fire, but in some economies and communities, in some places in Latin America, some places in Africa, we're open in all those places, it could be a person's income for a full month. So you're helping to change lives for some people. And to be honest with you, in the United States, the average family would not have to have filed bankruptcy if they just had an extra $300 to $500 a month. Would you pay a car payment? Just really think about this if you had extra $500. Would you start buying Bitcoin, right? Like, oh, I thought I missed it. Start buying Bitcoin now, right? $500 a month worth. Would you use it to maybe get out of debt? I don't know, but 500 is 500. But you're not going to want to stop there because you're a part of this winning team. We're teaching you about online marketing, social media, how to make people come to you. And so we're helping you to grow your business. Now those 8 people say, well, wait a minute, I want mine free. They go out and they tell 3 people now, 25 on your left, 25 on your right, small team of 50. This is what really did it for me. When I looked at that chart, I'm like, oh my goodness, I can help people to make $1,000 a month, $1,500, $2,000 every month with this small team. These people don't have to go out and do this alone. This is not you in sales. This is a team effort. Now you're at $25 a day. My mom, who just turned 80 years young, just made 2-star. And we have people on our team like Will working towards 2-star. He's a 1-star. He's working towards 2-star. We have Anthony working towards 2-star. We have Cass, who is just a few memberships away. Then she'll be 2-star. Guys, that's common money. I need you to raise your hand, even though I can't see you right now. Raise your hand if you wouldn't mind having an extra $1,000 or $1,500 a month coming in residual income. Well, whatever the mind of a man can believe or conceive, he or she can what? Achieve. So 2-star, you're not going to stay there if you don't want to, because we got a plan. We're going to show you we're going to get you with this 90-day roadmap of checkpoints and milestones, and we're going to show you how to plug into what we're doing so you can reach 3-star. Our team just became a 3-star director team about a week and a half ago. I reached this documented position of 3-star. I didn't do it by myself. Everybody on the team is working on their goals and sharing this, and that moves us all up. And so now every day when I wake up and check my back office 7 days a week, what do I have? $70 every single day. But there's more to that. There's a lifestyle bonus in that. Every time at any level, guys, when you sign somebody up, you are going to get at least $50. But then when you start hitting these ranks, they're going to add in something called coding bonuses. So you're going to get the 50 plus more. And I didn't even tell you at 2-star, you're going to get this fabulous championship ring. You're going to get up to a $750 lifestyle bonus every month that you sponsor one person. So there's a lot of meat and money here on the table. So let's kind of speed it up some. What happens? People just share. That's what they do. You go to see a good movie, you tell somebody about it. You go to a good restaurant, you tell your friends. You go and get something on sale at the mall, and it's like, oh my gosh, an unbelievable sale. You call and tell your friends. This is the same way that this moves. And so now we're at 4-star director. You're at $100 a day. Still, you got the bonuses, the direct bonuses, the lifestyle bonuses. Now you're at an extra $50,000 a year. Now, if you go right now and ask your boss, hey, Mr. Boss Man, can I get a $50,000 a year raise? Just like I'm laughing, he's going to be laughing. Why not you hold the pen and you write the script of your own money story? Why not you write the script of your own life? But money doesn't just fall out of the sky. It takes a vehicle, right? Something like Trevorium to move it from point A outside of your household to point B inside of your household. So Merle told me today, we were on the phone. Merle signed up when she was on the Blitz last week, immediately called me, Bunmi, I'm in, sign me up. She joined. She started sharing this with other people. And today she said, God told me, Merle, you're going to make a lot of money. Merle, you're going to make a lot of money. He told her towards the end of last year. And I had been sharing this with her, and she was just like, life was life, and she hadn't taken a look. And then she said one day, she was like, wait a minute. If I'm going to make a lot of money, I need to do something. Let me get on this Zoom. And so then she got on the Zoom and said, Eureka, I need an opportunity to move the money from where it is outside of my household to where I want it inside of my household. And so now she is an awesome part of our team, the BIT Group Billionaires in Training. So let me end with this coveted position right here, guys. Let me talk to you about ambassador. At 188 on the left and 188 on the right, a small team of just 376. I'm saying small team because in network marketing, typically people need thousands of people in order to make a 6-figure income. Here with Trevorium, remember this, you don't need a huge team. A small team of 376 will get you over $100,000 a year. But if you don't even want to do that work and you just want an extra $50,000 a year or $30,000 a year, look on this chart and just see, do 2-star and get an extra $2,000 a month. As a 2-star, I was making over $2,000 a month because every time somebody gets started in the business, I get paid, and so will you. So as an ambassador, which is the coveted position here, man, they treat us good all along the way, but you're going to live this ambassador lifestyle. I don't care if it takes you 6 years to get there or 6 months, just get to ambassador. Not only are you going to get everything we already talked about, but you're going to go on this amazing ambassador experience vacation where they're going to pay for your flight credit as well. So you and your spouse will get flown into some beautiful 6-star resort where there is a Louis Vuitton store. They're going to shut down the store. They're going to give you a shopping cart for $2,500 on it and your own personal shopper and let you just have your way in the store. Not only that, you're going to get access to the global bonus pools. So Russia is coming in, and people we went to this to the leadership conference, and they had translations in Russian, because so many people in that part of the world are joining. Then there was French translation because so many people who speak French are joining. The website is in multiple languages. You can switch it because people globally are joining. And as an ambassador, as these different places around the world grow and grow, you get to override it. You're here in the US or wherever you may be, but you still get to get paid from business done all around the world. So you and your ambassador self are going to wake up every single day to $140 every day, y'all. Is that good or is that great? If that's great, type "that's great" in the chat. That's the last time I'm going to ask you to type in the chat. Type "great" in the chat. And so whether it is $4.45 a day for referring your 3 when you just start, we all started out the same way. I started having to get my first person, sharing with my second person, my third person, started making my $4.45 a day, and just moved on up. And we're going to help you to do that. But it starts at $4.45 and it goes all the way up to $3,200 every day. I'm gonna start visualizing that. I love to feel, waking up to $3,000 a day. That would be really, really nice. But we all deserve it. But you got to ask yourself this. Sometimes we feel like, oh, nobody in my family's ever made that much. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I'm worthy of it, if I'm deserving of it. Listen, abundance is your birthright. I'm gonna let that sink in. Abundance is your birthright. One of my mentors, Bob Proctor, wrote a book called "You Were Born Rich." I want y'all to look that up and read it, or go onto YouTube. I want y'all to listen to it, because you need to align your vibration with abundance, with prosperity, with increase, and with opulence. So many times we've never seen anybody in our family live that kind of lifestyle, so we're okay not living it, but you deserve it. You've come this way for a reason and purpose. And I believe that God, like God says in Deuteronomy 8:18, he gives us the power to get wealth. You're just not accessing and using that power, but the power is within you. And when you join our team, Billionaires in Training, you're going to discover more and more of that power. We're going to help you to awaken it so you can manifest it in your reality. And so people all over are joining. Last year, over 34,000 people joined. Last month, 3,000 people joined. And guys, I'm just excited about the impact that our team, the Big Group, is having on lives. But remember, closed mouths don't get fed. Some of you have been here for a while and you're just keeping it all this goodness to yourself. Open up your mouth and start sharing with people. Help change somebody else's life, not just your own. So I want to see who's out there tonight that can give us a quick, short testimony, a couple of people, because the guests want to know, well, is this really working for you? Are people really falling under you? Are you really saving money? Who's that first person that would like to share real quickly tonight?
Hey, Bunmi, I'll go first. Can you hear me?
I can, loud and clear.
Well, you know what? I can say yes on all of those things. Yes, I'm a two-star making money. Yes, I'm having so much fun with this. I mean, I just got my ticket for Punta Cana. I paid $500 in an all-inclusive for 2 people. I'm taking my sister-in-law because Zika's in Ghana. If he was here, I'll be taking him too. But you know what? One of the things that I do want to get across to the guests is that, so many of us have been in so many different companies. And I don't know about you all, but because so many companies have left, it's like, okay, now do I tell a person about this one? Can I trust this company? You don't have to have any reservations about your volume. Can you trust it? It's been here for 13 years. And nobody, when we went to Orlando, or wherever we went, and forget, I think it was Orlando, and we heard all those big people who are making multiple 6 figures. Nobody said that they ever missed a payday. I mean, this company is just so wonderful, and people can sink their teeth in and feel good about it and feel safe. So I don't want to go on and on, but like Bunmi said, I don't like telling my age, but she's already told it. I'm 80 years young. And if I can do it, and I'm going for 4-star, I'm going for 3-star. Oh, if I'm going for it, you can do it as well. Back to you, Bunmi.
All right. Thank you, Ma, for sharing your testimony. Appreciate that. I love traveling the world with you. Y'all create some memories with your family. Like your mom deserves to go great places with you, your kids. I'm telling you, this is the business of dreams. Who's that next person I'd like to share?
Bunmi, this is Anthony. I'm having so much fun working with this team. I mean, our team is amazing. My family members are making money. My teammates are making money. Just so much positive energy on this team. The money is great, but the memories that we are creating
Yes.
are amazing. So I'm excited. The future is even better. Thank you for introducing this to me. I appreciate you.
Oh man, I love you and Tina being a part of this team. Can't wait to see you on Sunday. He's out of Harrisburg, and Anthony and Tina said, "Oh, we like people coming over the house. We want to do a lifestyle party. Bunmi, can you come and share with our friends and family?" So that's what we're doing this coming up Sunday. So who do you know in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania? And I'll get one more testimony, and then Will, I want you to come and share. Who else out there wants to share real quick?
I'll share, Bunmi. This is
Okay,
Erica.
go ahead, Erica.
I just want to say, it just dawned on me today, like I got 2 trips booked this year, and I haven't did that in a couple of years. Going through nursing school and doing all just living life, I haven't been able to book 2 trips in a long time. Now I got a trip to Vegas booked, and I got a trip to Punta Cana booked. So it, like Anthony said, besides the money, you having fun, and both of these trips literally are penny on a dollar, literally. And you don't have to, you ain't sweating, breaking the sweat, trying to get nowhere. Everything, it has literally like fell in place. I texted Zakia and Dawn the other day, like I got my plane ticket booked. It's just like stuff falls in line when you fall in line.
Yes.
So you have to get in line with yourself. Everything else will come. I promise.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing that, Erica. I can't wait to be in Punta Cana next month with you and all of our team who's going. We're going to have such a great time. Like she said, this is a business of dreams, and it's about creating memories and having fun. You deserve to level up your fun, guys. Some of y'all, as she said, ain't been nowhere, ain't done nothing, or if you went, you paid too much. Now we're trying to flip that script. So let's see. Will, are you out there? Will, I want you to share and then tell the folks what they need to do to get started.
I am here. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
All right. So, yeah, we are also going on this world tour to Punta Cana next month. Very exciting. So I'm getting so excited about this whole thing. I can't sleep all night. I'm up all times of the night just looking at stuff, So, oh yeah, so very exciting. I'm so glad to be a part of this championship team that we have here as well. And also thank you to our brand new 3-star, soon to be 4-star director, Bunmi, for putting in the effort and getting all of these Zooms done this week. That was awesome. Very, very powerful.
You're welcome.
All right. And so if you're a guest here tonight for the first time, you're looking at this, get back to the person who invited you. Actually run back to the person who invited you. Because if everybody knew what this membership was all about, we'd be standing in line to get it. All right. So anyway, let your inviter know if you're 1, 2, or 3. 1 being you're not interested, or you may have missed something. You don't have enough information. Number 2, you like what you saw and heard, and you want to take advantage of this awesome membership that we call the Amazon of Lifestyle. Number 3, you like what you saw and heard, and you want to take advantage of that daily pay and create your own economy. All right. So let me leave you with something else. This is for the guests. Why are you thinking about this? If you want to have something different than what you got to do something different than what you're doing. Because if you keep doing what you're doing, you'll always have what you got, and what you got's not what you want, is it? Back to you, Bunmi.
I love it. I love it. That's right. For things to change, you got to change. So text that number 1, 2, or 3 to the person who invited you here tonight. And let me just speak it by faith and say, welcome to Triborium. Welcome to the BIT Group team. That means what? Y'all unmute. Let's tell all the guests what BIT stands for. Wait a minute. And let everybody unmute. Unmute quickly. Everybody unmute. And on the count of 3, we're going to let the guests know what BIT stands for. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3.
Billionaires
in Training.
training. Yay! That's our team name. We are the Billionaires in Training. So welcome to our team. And guys, we are so excited to have you on board. Get started tonight because I'm telling you, spillover is real on our team. Success clap, please.
Boom.
Boom. I see you, Brian. All right, guys. You guys have a great night. This presentation is officially over.
Thank you, Bunmi. Everybody needs to give